go at the temple. You don't go at the jaw.
Say what?
I'm gonna break your jaw. I promise you. And don't even bring your mother or your daughter. Don't bring them.
That he will be training back with Calvin Ford for the rematch with Lamont Roach. I believe this is the best move for Tank.
And he starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Amid a recent surge of digital tension, Gervonta "Tank" Davis dramatically raised the stakes ahead of his rematch with Lamont Roach. Known for his ferocious style both in and out of the ring, Davis wasn't subtle. He took to social media to deliver a chilling message that suggested very real consequences. His tweet read, "It can get bad for you in and outside. Keep faking." That cryptic warning triggered an immediate wave of buzz across the boxing community, with many questioning whether the rivalry between the two had crossed a dangerous line. During their official face-off, Davis doubled down. He stepped forward boldly at the press conference and made his intentions crystal clear: domination. His words weren't ambiguous. He warned Roach in front of the cameras that the talking must stop and that soon, only fists would speak. With raw confidence, Davis projected that this fight wouldn't just be about winning, it would settle the debate once and for all about who truly reigns superior.
The people that I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'm gonna beat his ass when y'all talk.
Wait,
for real. Y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a y'all was quiet, y'all was, if y'all was loud.
We got the whole hood over there, like, twist it up. I don't give a about none of that.
Y'all can do whatever y'all want. My mother, he can't
out no hood, no none of that.
Not at all.
Tell him I'm gonna f him up.
Can't. I can't. Calm down. Calm down, brother.
In a significant and telling strategic pivot, Davis turned heads by officially reuniting with his longtime trainer Calvin Ford. After experimenting with other coaches in varying training dynamics, the decision to return to the man who guided him through his meteoric rise speaks volumes about how seriously Davis is taking this rematch. The Ford-Davis connection has always been built on trust, familiarity, and an intuitive understanding of each other's styles. Now, that bond is back at the heart of Davis's camp. It signals a return to fundamentals, tightening his preparation and stabilizing his approach. With Ford back in his corner, Davis isn't just training, he's rebuilding the foundation of what made him such a dominant force to begin with.
Tank Davis reveals that he will be training back with Calvin Ford for the rematch with Lamont Roach. I believe this is the best move for Tank because Tank was not the same fighter when he switched trainers, because a lot of people thought that he lost that fight, but it went to a draw. And yes guys, this is the same fight when Tank Davis took a knee because some baby oil or some grease went into his eye. I hope him switching trainers make it for a more entertaining fight because the first fight was very boring.
Frank Martin weighed in on the highly anticipated rematch, offering his professional insights into the styles and potential outcome. He acknowledged that Lamont Roach is a technically sound fighter with strong fundamentals, but in Martin's eyes, that won't be enough. He described Davis as a dog, a fighter whose aggressive, relentless nature overwhelms his opponents. According to Martin, Davis won't give Roach any breathing room. He anticipates that Davis will apply suffocating pressure from the opening bell to the final round, using his experience, speed, and timing to wear Roach down. This isn't idle speculation, it's a seasoned fighter's assessment based on matchups, tactics, and instincts.
They're trying to get that fight more of a, like, oh, it's going to be a good fight, but no. Roach is a decent fighter, but Tank on dog him. Tank on dog him.
For sure.
The animosity between Davis and Roach has reached new heights, and it became especially intense when Roach brought up his family in the build-up. Roach spoke emotionally about how much his family has supported his boxing journey, but Davis took offense. To him, family should remain off limits. He fired back, warning Roach not to involve loved ones in what should stay a fighter-to-fighter rivalry. Davis's reaction revealed a personal boundary being crossed, one that elevated the emotional temperature of the rematch. For Davis, this isn't just about proving dominance anymore, it's about defending personal lines that he won't let anyone cross.
My whole family's from DC, my whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me. Yeah.
Don't bring them.
It's gonna be a party on your floor.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. His father was up here shaking on the what's the name? He was shaking on the
Pops.
On my kids, he was shaking on this thing. On my kids, he was shaking.
Don't say, bro.
That's cap. What I about to say?
How you gonna say it's cap? And
gotta
how
be.
you gonna say it's cap? I'm watching them.
Gotta be. Hey.
Somebody
That's
lying.
good.
Hey.
Yeah, somebody lying.
Hey.
Somebody lying.
Hey. I'm
Okay,
glad my
Tank,
name ain't somebody.
In a jaw-dropping and unexpected challenge, Davis reportedly placed an astronomical bet of $100 billion against Roach's camp. While the number is likely exaggerated for effect, the message behind it is unmistakable. Davis is putting everything, figuratively and symbolically, on the line. This isn't just a fight to him, it's a showcase of absolute confidence and defiance. That staggering figure wasn't about money, it was about proving a point. He believes in a definitive, clear-cut victory, and he's willing to make the boldest gestures to emphasize that belief.
What?
Who said that? You said
My
what?
man over
You
there
said
said
what?
bet.
Yeah, that's why I've been waiting for the niggas to talk. How much you want back? How much you want to bet? Because I came up here alone. How much y'all want back? How much you want back? Just call it out. Huh? 100? That's a bet. What's your name? Al, where you from? All right, bet. It's a bet.
Cuz.
It's a bet.
Yeah, cuz.
Tank, he feeling better now. Tank feeling better.
Yeah. Somebody done got him out his bag.
Lamont, what's going down March 1st? Prediction, how does it play out at Barclays Center here?
You signed 100K?
Come on, hey, fool, hold on. He with me, so he wasn't gonna say nothing. He wasn't gonna say no number with no
All
K.
three of y'all want to bet 100? Right.
Davis opened up about a pattern he's observed over the course of his career. Fighters talk boldly during the build-up, but when they face him under the lights, everything changes. He believes that bravado quickly fades when opponents experience his speed, his power, and his sheer presence inside the ropes. According to Davis, Roach will be no different. He predicts that all the confidence will evaporate once the first punches land. From Davis's perspective, it's a transformation he's seen countless times, talkers suddenly becoming survivors the moment the reality of Tank's style hits them.
That where I fight, when they start talking, that's when y'all get them. I'ma beat his ass.
He can't
y'all
do
talking.
shit with.
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
So y'all better be quiet.
I don't give a fuck if y'all was quiet, if y'all was loud.
He got the whole hood over there.
Like, twisted up. I don't give a fuck
Y'all
about none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none of
My
that.
mother, he
I
can't
don't care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna get fucked
round
up
y'all
over here.
face
What do I look like getting fucked up?
Okay.
That shit.
Okay.
That shit ain't never gonna stop
telling
nothing over here.
And he gonna pay for it. I guarantee
can't.
he pay for it.
I can't.
I guarantee it.
Calm down. Calm down, brother.
Come to the fight. Come to the fight.
They probably gonna get you fucked up.
Steven Espinoza, one of the most influential executives in boxing, added his perspective to the growing discussion around Davis. He noted that while Davis has dabbled in higher weight classes, he's clearly at his most effective at 135 pounds. Espinoza pointed to Davis's devastating power and swift agility as attributes that shine brightest in that division. Additionally, he shed light on why talks for a showdown between Davis and Shakur Stevenson didn't materialize. It wasn't fear or ducking, it came down to deeper, more complicated contractual issues that ultimately stalled negotiations.
Versus Lamont Roach, right? March 1st, we're gonna get this fight here in New York. There are a lot of questions of why Lamont Roach, right? Let's not discredit him. He's a great fighter, great chin, high IQ. But why Lamont Roach? That's the questions that all the fans are asking at the beginning.
Look, I think the reality is, I think those are fair questions. I mean, when you have fighters the caliber of Tank, of Canelo, the bar is always high. When you continue to perform well against high-level opposition, people expect a lot from you. There were preliminary discussions about the Shakur fight, early on, like back early, for 2024 before this was scheduled. Didn't get very far for reasons I won't go into. But
come on.
I just think there were, I'm not sure that the time was right. I think, what Shakur was looking for was something different than, he was looking for more of a long-term commitment other than just doing one fight, and so he's got his deal. You know, he's getting busy. He's got a fight scheduled, and you know, maybe we'll pick up and do something there. But aside from that, I mean, to be candid, you know, those are the big names at 135. I know Tank has gone up to 140, and he would on occasion. He hasn't looked the best there. You know, overall, I think 135 is his best.
The latest reports from Davis's training camp are stirring attention, particularly after word spread that he dropped a sparring partner with a single, clean punch. While that might sound dramatic, it's par for the course in Davis's gym. He has a well-documented history of knocking down, even knocking out, larger sparring opponents during sessions. Those in his inner circle say his training energy mimics his fight night performance, intense, focused, and unforgiving. The goal for Davis this time is simple: no more close decisions, no more surprises. He wants a statement win that ends all questions.
Like that.
He has a lot of fans everywhere.
A lot.
West Coast, East Coast.
All different nationalities. It's crazy though.
What's the crazy situation you guys seen with like a celebrity that saw him and just had to run over?
Yeah, a lot of them though.
Basketball, football, actors, rappers.
I say probably Magic and Shaquille.
Magic?
And Shaq.
Magic and Shaq?
Yeah.
What did Shaq say?
Come sit your ass down when you talk.
And what did Magic tell him? Or Shaq tell him?
Say we can talk. He talked. Matter of fact, he took us to dinner. We talked to him for like 3 hours. Talked to him like 3 hours. Shaq actually cool, man.
He is?
Cool. Smart, too. Smart.
I used to always destroy him in Your Mama jokes. He has no chance.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. Magic too. Magic, they're both very good in business.
Yeah, right.
Shaq and Magic,
good.
They're very good businessmen.
Mike Tyson walked down. I mean,
what did Mike tell him?
Told him it's his time. It's his turn.
And he's doing it.
Yeah. You heard Mike say that.
That's his favorite fighter.
Yeah.
And he wants to see him fight Lomachenko. What do you think of that fight?
Lomo and Gervonta? I mean, when it happens, it's not going to be what most people think. You know, they think, you know, Lomo got good footwork and all that. Tank is different. Lomo going to find out. Lomo never been in the ring with nobody like Tank.
Well, Loma has a big fight coming up with Teofimo.
Yeah,
That's a very tough fight.
Hopefully he get past that. He better not fight like he did against Pedraza against Teofimo Pope. Who he going night-night?
Teo could crack. Teofimo could crack.
Oh, Teofimo.
What do you think? Does he beat Loma?
Huh?
Does Loma beats him? Who wins?
No, I mean Teofimo. He hit Loma with a good shot. He can beat him, but Loma got that.
Mike Tyson said he wants to see Tank versus Loma.
Tank, oh yeah, everybody wants to see that. I want to see that. But I know if Tank stays focused.
Two southpaws.
Yeah.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Once Tank fell Loma and Paulo, do you actually really think that Loma will take Gervonta's power?
Recent footage leaking out of Davis's training sessions tells the story of a fighter in peak condition. His punches are fluid, crisp, and lightning fast. Every combination is executed with machine-like precision. But it's not just his physical state that stands out, it's the mental clarity and sharp focus he's bringing to every drill. There's a sense of urgency, as if every moment of training is building toward a defining performance. He isn't just preparing, he's sharpening himself like a weapon, with no intention of letting this opportunity slip away. Terrence Crawford, one of boxing's sharpest technicians and most respected voices, recently spoke about what makes Gervonta Davis such a lethal finisher. It's not just raw power, Crawford emphasized, it's Davis's impeccable timing and pinpoint accuracy that makes him so dangerous. In Crawford's view, Davis doesn't need a dozen chances to land, he only needs one. That single, perfectly placed shot can end everything. It's that rare ability to change a fight with a single punch that separates Davis from most of his peers.
One of the most interesting fighters to watch, because he's so different, his style is so different. You know, he's so economical. Like, he puts pressure on guys without throwing too many punches, and then starts to figure holes out, and the way he can explode and move in with one shot, my God.
Yeah, he very explosive, and he be cracking them dudes.
People.
Hey, he be putting them to sleep.
Just cracking people.
Yeah.
And he has so much confidence in his power.
So, you know, he just, in his mind, he know it's a matter of time before I catch.
Despite all the hype surrounding Davis, Lamont Roach has his own pedigree that can't be dismissed. He's not just another opponent, he's a former world champion in his own right. That status alone gives him a level of credibility that many others in Davis's path didn't have. Fighters like Frank Martin may be rising stars, but Roach has already proven himself on the world stage. He's a seasoned warrior with his own story of triumph, and he's coming into this fight with something more than hope. He brings history and pride.
Out here selling under 150,000 pay-per-views, you kidding me? Oh man, Face of Boxing, yeah, turn that shit off. Yeah, we shutting that shit down every single time. Does Shakur really want to fight Tank? I think Shakur could sell a bit more with somebody else, especially in Saudi. I feel like they can find him a dancing partner that'll do a little bit better than 150,000. Okay, I get it. This is why PBC delayed this fight for what, 5 months? Y'all ain't want to pay this motherfucker because y'all know he can't sell. I mean, this should have been evident. If you do the math, Tank has never been that great of a pay-per-view draw. He sold over 300K twice now in his career. He sold over 300K with Ryan Garcia. That's obvious. Ryan's the bigger star. And then he sold over 300 with Martin. He sold about 325. But when we put it in perspective, that Frank Martin fight was a comeback fight after a year layoff, so it was always going to sell. Every comeback fight's going to sell. It was one of the first pay-per-views on Amazon's new PBC deal, so they were really trying to push it. And then he had David Benavidez as the co-main event with Gary Russell and Alberto Puello under them. You take away all those factors, that this wasn't a comeback fight. David Benavidez isn't the co-main event, and Amazon has now been in the game for over a year. It makes sense it only sold 150. I know there's going to be a couple of you guys in the comments, no, it sold 500K. Don't be so gullible. They didn't sell 500K. I don't know if Tank's a top, well, I know for a fact he's not a top 5 draw in the sport of boxing anymore. Well, he's not selling pay-per-views. Bivol Better BF just tripled him. Well, Jerry, their pay-per-views are cheaper. Don't matter. All that matters is who has more eyes watching them, and Bivol and Better BF do.
Roach's
Tank
current
doesn't.
form reflects a fighter entering the prime of his career. With only one professional loss on his record, he's a symbol of resilience and growth. His fighting style blends technical sharpness with calculated pressure, and he's shown an impressive ability to bounce back stronger from adversity. His lone defeat didn't derail him, it refined him. Now, he's not just competing to hang with Davis, he's stepping in with genuine belief that he can win. Their first bout ended in a draw, a result that shook the myth of Davis's invincibility and opened the door to new questions about who really holds the edge.
Fight Up TV from behind the camera today, being joined with Timothy Bradley. Tim, so many things I've been wanting to talk to you about, man, but I know I don't have much time, so let me just kind of go through them. Ryan versus Rolly. Does Rolly have a chance to beat Ryan Garcia?
He got a puncher's chance, that's it. You know,
That's
he
it.
can punch. It's a puncher's chance. I mean, yeah, when you got power, you got a chance. I mean, you just got to land one, right? But I don't see it. I think Ryan. I think Ryan has changed definitely. I think his character has definitely changed. You know, with the way he's displaying it now, a lot more calmer, very respectful. You know, look like a real businessman now. You know, he's not all loud and crazy like he was. He's kind of calmed it and tamed it down a bit. So I respect that with Ryan, man, and I think he's gonna be a lot more focused now, and he's actually gonna go and train, and he's gonna definitely put on a show, and I think he's gonna win, man. I think he's gonna win by knockout.
How long does that fight go, in your opinion?
It won't go past 6.
Wow, everyone's been saying that.
I don't think it goes past 6.
Why?
What's up, fam?
Why do you guys think it
Nah,
won't
there's
go
too many
past-
hoes. Too many hoes in the game of too many hoes. Too many hoes. Too many hoes. Too many hoes in this game.
Cut that right on out. Okay, cut that out.
Too many hoes in this game, man. Y'all know, man. Come on, ain't nobody stupid. You know what I'm saying? Stevie Wonder, yeah, you can see that he got a lot of hoes in this game, man. You know, he's very unconventional, but you know, got some pop on his shots.
Following their
but that's
first
it.
encounter, Davis made comments that appeared to downplay Roach's performance. Rather than acknowledging Roach's skill, he pointed to outside distractions and his own lackluster preparation as reasons for the close outcome. But no matter how the narrative was spun, Davis still holds a major advantage: his adaptability. He's shown the rare ability to change strategies on the fly, shifting between offense and defense seamlessly. And as the rematch nears, the noise is growing: interviews, predictions, social media debates, but none of it will matter once the first bell rings. This fight isn't just about redemption or ego, it's about legacy.
But we're going to frustrate him. He doesn't get frustrated. He takes his time. He's deliberate. You know, a lot of times at the beginning, people thought he was just a seek and destroy missile. They thought he was just a guy that got to you. And they thought that he would get over anxious. He don't get over anxious. He takes his time. He slowly crosses, closes those gaps. You know, inch by inch, step by step. And then he gets to you.
He reminds me of the old-time janitors, the superintendents in the big buildings, those big buildings, and they had a big brass key ring about this big with 1,000 keys on it. But every key, they knew that key was for a certain door to get into the building. When he's moving around, I'm saying, he's the super with that big key ring, and he's looking for the right key to get in the door.
You're great with the analogies. I love it. I love the analogies.
And he finds the right key.
He does.
He doesn't walk into a room and like, bang, you know, oh my God, I should open that door. And a lot of guys do. Romero walked into that room. Garcia walked into that room, you know. So he don't, and that's part of what separates him and makes him a guy that's one of the most complete fighters right now.
This entire buildup is starting to feel eerily similar to another iconic boxing rivalry, Floyd Mayweather versus Marcos Maidana. In that saga, Maidana surprised many in the first fight, but Mayweather made the necessary adjustments and took control in the rematch. Now, Davis finds himself in a familiar position. Roach's performance in the first bout has forced him to wake up and respond. This is Davis's opportunity to show that the greats don't just recover, they come back smarter, sharper, and more dangerous.
YouTube, we're back again with some more boxing news in the boxing world. Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach for the rematch is on the horizon. It will be happening this year, and it will be happening very, very soon. This is the thing, YouTube. If y'all agree with me on what I'm about to tell y'all, I want y'all to throw the thumbs up, because this is what's gonna happen. If y'all remember the Mayweather and Maidana match, where everybody thought Maidana beat Mayweather in the first match when they fought each other, like he dominated him, he beat him. Same thing goes here. Lamont Roach, everybody's saying that he dominated Gervonta Davis, but this is not gonna happen in the rematch. Gervonta Davis is gonna dominate Lamont Roach. If y'all agree with me on what I'm telling y'all, this is just like the Mayweather-Maidana fight. I'm trying to tell you. Lamont Roach is going to lose in the rematch, and that's a guarantee. That's not a prediction. That is a spoiler. If y'all agree with me, throw a thumbs up. And if you ain't got Eat Up Keeps the News,
that
subscribe.
Wraps up today's video breakdown. Stay locked in for more updates, analysis, and all the drama leading up to what promises to be one of the most intense rematches in recent boxing memory. Until next time.